G'day guys, it's Mitch Lees, the editor of Australasian Dirt Bike magazine. We're up here today in the Victorian high country to test 5 of the most probably hardcore off-road 1200cc adventure bikes on the market. So in selecting the capacity, we looked at going probably the more popular mid-capacity adventure machines to put against each other, but we really wanted to go for the premier class, and we feel like the 1200 is the bike that everyone looks up to and that everyone aspires to be able to afford and buy one day. So that's why we've come out here for 2 days with the 1200s. All manufacturers were asked to come along on the test that produce a 1200cc adventure bike, but we did warn them it would be hardcore off-road riding. For those of you who are familiar with the Victorian high country, there's lots of long uphills, lots of downhills. It's four-wheel drive kind of terrain. There's not open, flat ground. So we needed bikes that really could handle that kind of condition. So Aprilia have turned up with the Capinord Rally. Triumph turned up with their 1200 Explorer. BMW, they're here with the GS 1200R. We've got Yamaha with the Super Tenere and KTM with the 1190 Adventure. So to make sure we cover all aspects of testing a 1200cc adventure bike, we took highway Ks out to Mansfield from Melbourne. All the bikes had cruise control except for the KTM 1190, and the highway trip out here from Melbourne enabled us to test those back to back. We then ventured into some more open fire road kind of stuff that you'd probably be able to get a 2-wheel drive car through, but it was dirt. And then we're looking at doing a lot of hill climbs, a lot of descents today. We're going to have water crossings. We're going to also have muddy sections. And the gist of the feature is to put these 1200cc bikes against each other in a shootout environment. We'll be testing engine, we'll be testing characteristics of that engine and where it works and where it doesn't, and we'll also try and find what kind of terrain suits what bike. So to help us cover all testing aspects of the big adventure bikes, we've got Brendan Bell from MXTV here today giving us a hand. We've got Paul Young, who is a very accomplished road racer and the test rider for AMCN. He's also done a lot of off-road racing. We've got ADB staff rider Dylan Ruddy, and we've also got Sam McLaughlin, who used to edit ADB. He's been testing adventure bike for tens of years.
Fun, Dylan, second day out.
Yeah, easing into it. We'll see how we go. Should be a good day.
Pretty sure this is a track we came up on the BMW.
Yeah.
So it's no secret the adventure market is exploding, especially here in Australia. We've got a lot of land to go exploring, and the 1200cc market is the premier market in that genre. These bikes here today, we're running knobby tyres on them. We asked the manufacturers to supply them specifically with knobby tyres because we want to go do nothing but off-road. You can take these bikes just about anywhere depending on your skill and your ability. We've taken them up stuff that a lot of guys would struggle to get a 450 dirt bike up, but if you're confident and you keep momentum, you can get them further than you think. So there really is no limit to where you can take these bikes. The only limit will be your ability. So guys, if you want to find out which bike won our 1200cc adventure bike shootout, make sure you pick up a January issue of ADB, which is out in the first week of December.